let me get this straight. NYTS went up to Sing Sing prison, and some people saw convicts, they saw students. Some people saw felons, they saw an opportunity for our community to redeem itself. So we're looking at some of the same situations in new ways. And that's what these entrepreneurs are changing agents for our community.
The church was looking to meet the needs of people that the government may have forgotten about. The church was starting food programs and all kinds of support mechanisms that they continue to sustain. The church is where we were having our overseas missions projects and things were being funded, and churches continue to fund those initiatives. And so when I came up, we continue to want to do that work of the church, be missionaries. In 2000, I moved back to New York after having led a nonprofit organization in Georgia, and I thought I was on my way to a mission field overseas, in a third world country. And people kept saying, well, I think your mission is in New York. I'm like, I can't see New York as a mission field. But of course, September 11th changed that, 2001, and there I was in Lower Manhattan with a church 1 mile away from the World Trade Center, and we had a new twist, a new response, a new need. And so I was able to work with a number of organizations throughout the community to create a funded program, a grant-funded program that we were able to sustain and meet the needs of residents in that local community. And once you build that relationship where you find the churches continuing with their programs, it's because the people keep showing up and they keep sharing what their needs are. And so at the seminary, we have people who are continuing to respond to the needs of their own communities and beyond. We have more than 50 nationalities represented and religions represented at New York Theological Seminary. We are not just a Christian seminary. I was just recently thinking about a young lady who's graduating from our program. I'm not even sure if she graduated, but one of her projects or one of her passions was that she provided medical equipment. It might have been even used medical equipment for people in her homeland in Montego Bay. And she was working using her own resources to make sure that not only when people called her and said, I have a hospital bed or I have a wheelchair, she was going, and she and her husband were going to pick it up, and they were funding and packing it and shipping it, and they had someone on the other end who would pick it up and get it to someone who was in need. So the church has been there doing this service and doing this work for years. It has new titles to it. There are new resources. There are new ways of now communicating it using social media and getting a different following. And maybe as Christians and as theologians, we started thinking in the box that we have to do it the same old way using my church and my traditional network. But now we're in a position where we can expand and be the global citizens and contact and reach and access the global resources that will help us to continue to reach the mission field.
Yes, you have to be targeted about, you can't say everything. You have to figure out what does this person want to hear. It's not that you're not being genuine, it's just that you need to understand that you need to be targeted about the person you're trying to reach. You also have to show a willingness to invest. As Cynthia said, it's very important. One of the only follow-up questions we got from this funder was, if no one funds you, how are you going to do it? And I said, we're going to pay for it, you know? And I think it's really important to funders to see that not only do you have an idea, but you have the means and you also have the willpower to pay for it yourself. They want to see that.
To provide a better life for themselves as well as their family. And they did this through entrepreneurship, and they started a beauty supply store in Massachusetts. So I grew up with the entrepreneurial spirit subconsciously. So I always felt the need to shop black, and I always felt a feeling for it, right? And when I came here to New York in 2010, there was no place that I could do that immediately. So I wanted to create a space that didn't exist, but that would bring people together similar to what Peter and Casey do. That get people excited about shopping with Black-owned brands, because there's these myths about Black-owned brands that were unprofessional, don't exist. And I definitely want to dispel that, so I'm doing that through the Black-owned market.
This evening is that one, we're not alone. Every night, you know, I go home and I talk to my partner. takeaway for me is it's spiritual, you know. I know we have NYTS here, you know, and to go back to the point that the drive came from somewhere, you know, and where did that drive come from? Sometimes we identify that drive as just being passionate, but it's not passion, it's spiritual, you know. You feel like you want to make a change and you're out there doing it. So it's just, for me, the takeaway from this panel is just seeing other people actually do it.
Hi, my name is Peter Gillow, and
I'm AC Kagali Ajimengilo.
And we're the co-founders of Development.
Yes. Today we spoke at a roundtable sponsored by the Positive Community.
The focus was social entrepreneurship
In the 21st century.
Building positive community, and it was an excellent panel. We discussed a number of topics across the board, and hopefully, you know, the people who attended had a lot to take away.
Yeah, we learned a lot. We got to see what resources people have, what challenges they're having, how they got started, how they're getting their money, how they're dealing with, you know, things that come up. So it was very informational, and it was definitely a positive experience for everyone involved.
Hello, my name is Bradley Everett. I'm here with New York Life, and my partner is Nick Ricci and Lamar Butler. Through the $50 billion empowerment plan, New York Life has committed to put $50 billion of generational wealth into minority communities by July 2017. We are about, how far we got so far, Nick?
45 million in.
About $45 billion of wealth placed already, and we have 2 months to go. And when we reach our goal, we're going to be marching on Washington, D.C. and presenting an exhibit to the African American History Museum. And it's going to be a pretty big spectacle.
And it just really shows our commitment to the African American community and making sure that we help it build up in its process and continue to flourish.
Today was an important day, not only in New York, but in America. Because today at the Interchurch Center in New York City, we began to grasp a revolutionary idea. What if we could begin to give back to ourselves? And what if we could use our own economy through social entrepreneurship in which to do it? Today, Positive Community gathered some of the finest minds in the city to discuss these ideas, strategies, and victories that have already been won. I was delighted to play a role as a moderator and look forward to the future as we begin to grow our own economy.
Hi, my name is Clayton Banks. I am the co-founder and CEO of Silicon Harlem. And today I had the great pleasure of serving on a panel to discuss social entrepreneurialism hosted by the Positive Community, a great company that is putting out great information through their magazine and other sources on how we move community forward. So it was a great pleasure for me to be here, to share my particular expertise, and to actually connect with this audience to talk about how we continue to raise our children in a way that will continue to move our communities forward.
Hi, I'm Cornell Edmonds, Reverend Cornell Edmonds from the Church of the Covenant in Manhattan, and I want to thank Positive Community Magazine. I want to thank Adrian Council, Gene Wells for another boundary-breaking event. They're opening up so many possibilities that are necessary for our community to have this conversation beginning on social entrepreneurship. It's something that's going to grow, it's going to produce fruit, and I am just thrilled to have been a part of the inaugural event.
Hi there, my name is Michelle Dalzon and I'm the founder of The BOMB, which stands for the Black-Owned Market. We are a pop-up market destination that makes it convenient for people to shop with Black-owned brands by putting them all under one roof. It is our hope that through The BOMB we will begin to recycle the $1.2 trillion of buying power back into the Black community and also keep the dollar circulating for longer than 6 hours. I was just on the panel for Positive Community and it was an amazing event. We had a ball talking about social entrepreneurship and how to positively impact your community. So hopefully you come to the next